Bald eagles are they're amazing creatures. Their size, their wingspan, 6, 7, 8 feet.
They're just so big and so mean looking and strong looking.
It's a majestic sight. The white head, the white tail, just makes it stand out.
They truly are a sentinel of our wild lands.
When you see an eagle flying in the air and soaring through the trade wind, it lifts up your heart, and it's a very good feeling.
When we come out here to the river and we see them flying up there, it just takes your breath away. It's such a mighty, mighty bird.
For over 30 years, man has been helping the bald eagle in Arizona by ensuring that breeding pairs have habitat where food is available, human disturbance and other threats are minimized, and nesting sites are closely monitored and protected. The focal point of this effort is the nest.
Eagles nest near water, and an environment like this where we have limited water, everybody wants to be near the water. So you've got a management challenge where you've got everybody seeking the same resource, whether it's water or fish. You've got everybody wants that same resource.
The need for protective management in areas with high recreational use was recognized as far back as 1978, when the U.S. Forest Service and the Maricopa Audubon Society created the Arizona Bald Eagle Nestwatch Program. Beginning as a weekend volunteer effort, the Nestwatch program has expanded into teams of biologists and other people concerned about the eagles, who monitor 10 to 15 nests during each breeding season.
Nestwatchers live on site for 10 days at a time, take 4 days off, and they actually become a part of the nesting attempt, if you will.
In teams of 2, they'll go out to pre-selected sites and monitor these breeding areas from incubation through the time those nestlings fledge. So we get an almost daily account of what's going on in a breeding area.
Basically, we're at the OP by about 8 or 8:30 or so, watching the birds, taking notes on what they're doing, writing down any human activities within a kilometer of the nest and how the birds are responding to that.
You know, they're chasing off intruding birds, they're hunting, they're, bringing in nesting material, watching the development of the young.
We'll also write down prey deliveries. If there's chicks in the nest, the adults will start bringing in prey, and we keep track of what they're feeding and how often are they bringing prey into the nest.
There's days when you take 3 lines of data in 3 hours, and there's days when you take 20 lines of data in 3 hours.
We're just keeping track of their normal day and any disturbances or problems that might arise during the day.
If a nest watcher determines an eagle is in peril, they can notify Game and Fish personnel, who will immediately come to the site, assess the situation, and if necessary, perform a rescue.
For the last week, we've been missing our resident adult female, and we had a younger female that kind of moved into the area, and starting last night, she attacked one of our chicks, took it and threw it out of the nest. We staged a rescue for that chick last night, and then today she attacked again, and so we had to stage another rescue for the remaining chicks.
The majority of rescues involve nestlings who have fallen from the nest. However, entire nests and even trees have been destroyed by severe storms and floods. Fledglings have been pulled from cactus and even attacked by Africanized bees.
It's kind of like almost watching like your dog get attacked by something, like get bit by another dog or something like that. Only there's nothing we could do about it. All we could do is sit there and watch and frantically try and radio people.
Should I just push it out? Yeah.
The Orphaned Eagles are taken to Liberty Wildlife, a volunteer organization that provides medical and rehabilitation care for injured animals. Liberty will even incubate abandoned eggs and raise the nestlings until they are ready to be returned to a nest.
Yeah.
After 2 weeks of rehabilitation, these orphaned eagles are ready to be returned to the wild.
We'll find another nest elsewhere in the state that's still active with only one nestling in it, and we'll cross-foster that nestling into that nest. Luckily, the adults, they can't count. They come to the nest, they see 2 nestlings, they just start feeding both of them. The real reason that these rescues and that level of effort is necessary, it's that in 5-6 years, when those nestlings become full adults, those are the adults that are driving our population tomorrow.
The Arizona Bald Eagle Nestwatcher Program has been a critical component of bald eagle management in Arizona. Over 60 bald eagles have been rescued from their consistent monitoring of our breeding attempts. But that's just the direct effects. The indirect effects of them talking to people and educating them is more than outweighs the direct effects. We probably help save thousands of bald eagles because of that educational component and getting people involved in the Arizona Bald Eagle Management Program.
Perhaps the most important way nest watchers get people involved in restoration of the bald eagle in the Southwest is by educating them about the importance of seasonal closures.
A closure is an area protected in order to minimize the effects of human disturbance on the breeding attempt.
What it does is it closes a small area of land and or water directly around the nest site, keeping a buffer of activity from affecting those nesting birds. It's open only during the breeding season and only when the breeding area is active.
Most people are excited about the fact that there's eagles there and willing to give the eagles the room that they need to be able to do what they're doing and successfully raise their chicks.
We as a federal agency and state agencies can only do so much to protect the species. Depending upon the public's help is critical in their survival.
Broad public awareness and support is crucial to ensure continued survival of the bald eagle in the Southwest.